Once upon a time, in the faraway land of Arba, lived the kingdom of Medway. The children near and far came to learn and play. With the support and kindness of all the subjects, no one had anything to fear. But Mr. Thornborough had an enchantment upon him of a fearful soul. Every Friday he would turn into a terrible fire-breathing dragon, his sole purpose to cancel MTV. Many brave football players attempted to save the popular television show, but none prevailed.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star, get the show on, get paid. Only shooting stars break the mold.
Good morning, Medway. It's Friday, January 17th, and I'm Kylie.
And I'm Darren, and welcome to Medway Morning live from the Tech Wing.
Congratulations to the boys hockey team as they continued their winning streak last night by a score of 4-1 versus the Clark Road Trojans. The team battled past a rough start with a stellar goaltending from Matt Taylor and took a 1-0 lead on Cooper Karasek's goal from the point.
The Cowboys found their game after that and went on to dominate the second and third periods, directing over 30 shots to the net and adding 3 more goals in the process. Mike Heisey finished off a cross-crease pass from Cam Jowett. Braden Weston put one in the top shelf with his trademarked move from out of the corner, and Ben John scored a late power play marker to put the game out of reach. Special mention also goes out to Mitch Kennedy, who scored a goal that was not noticed by the ref in large part due to the lack of any sort of celebration. Way to play it like you've been there before, Mitch, and kudos to the entire team for another strong effort.
OYAP is a great way for students to jumpstart their apprenticeship. Here's Sean with that report.
Hi, my name's Dan here, and I've just been signed up on an OYAP automotive apprenticeship at Melrose Grad.
My name is Sam Oliva, and I'm doing an OYAP apprenticeship with Southport.
Hey MTV, I'm here with Mr. Smits to talk about OYAP. So, Mr. Smits, what is OYAP?
OYAP is an acronym that stands for Ontario Youth Apprenticeship Program. It allows students in the co-op program to get signed up through the Ministry of College and University as a youth apprentice.
So what are some of the advantages of OYAP?
Well, students can count their experience towards their apprenticeship, and they also qualify for things like tool allowances and grants for being an apprentice while they still are earning their high school credits. And it also looks great on a resume for future employment.
So what type of jobs have apprenticeships?
So if you look at the chart, you can see that there are 4 different sectors, and within each sector there are specific apprenticeable trades. Some are traditional jobs like a plumber or a mechanic, and some are non-traditional like an arborist or a chef.
For more information about OYAP, you can see a co-op teacher or talk to a guidance counselor. Thank you, Mr. Smits. Back to you, MTV.
Congratulations to the boys curling team who beat Laurier 8-5. The boys took an early lead and held their opposition off to seal the win. Good job, boys.
All students, please ensure you can log into Medway computers. If you are denied access, please pick up, complete, and submit a technology use agreement to the main office. All students must have their technology use agreement submitted so they can complete course registrations starting in February. Have you booked your grad photos? Here's a look at what you need to know.
Grad photos are taking place this week and next week. This week they took place on Wednesday, and today, Friday. Next week they will take place on Monday and Thursday. Please sign up and make your appointment online at bookmygrad.ca. School code is MDH. Tips for ladies, simplicity is best. This applies to cosmetics, hairstyles, jewelry, and clothes. If you wear nail polish, apply a fresh coat, and a white blouse is ideal for traditional gowns. Tips for the men: a well-pressed white shirt and dark tie are a must. Please make sure that your shirt color fits properly when done up. Have a close shave first thing in the morning.
There were no defects to be found.
A reminder to all girls to come to the fitness room. Any girls in Medway rugby?
Now here's Cassie with a look at your weekend weather.
Hi Medway, I'm Cassie. I'm here to talk about this weekend's weather. So today is a low of -2 and a high of -1 with 70% chance of flurries. Saturday is going down to a low of -8 and a high of -6 with a 40% chance of flurries. Sunday is going down to a low of -9 and a high of -5 with a 60% chance of flurries. Stay warm, Medway. Back to you, MTV.
Attention students with an IEP and who have signed up to write their exams in resource, please come to room 143 to find out which rooms you're writing your exams in. Social media is a great way to communicate with your friends, but here's Adrianna with some things you should be aware of.
Hey Medway, 2013's word of the year is
Selfie.
selfie.
Self?
Selfie. Selfie.
I'm bored, so I'ma take a selfie. I'm obsessed. It's unhealthy. Click, share. I don't care that I'm a man. I'ma take another pic and I'ma post Instagram.
I'm bored, so I'ma take a selfie. I'm obsessed. It's unhealthy. Click, share.
So what should you do if there's a picture of you posted but you want it gone?
The first thing is pretty simple, and that's ask that person, whoever has posted it, to remove the photo. Also, I would say that you should never respond to any sort of harassing, abusive language online. Absolutely do not respond to that. All right, so step 2 would be that it's really important you manage your Facebook accounts, your Instagrams, your Snapchat, and that you need to make sure that your settings are set appropriately. Facebook, for example, you should have your account set to have timeline review. So if anyone is going to post a picture of you, you will be alerted, and then you will be able to say yes or no whether or not that photo will be posted on your wall. So where possible, I want you to untag photos and I want you to delete photos. I want you to manage your accounts.
So what happens when it becomes more serious?
Yeah, when the image becomes something that's sexually explicit, report to your internet service provider or report it to Facebook, Instagram. There's a great website and it's called Need Help Now, and it actually gives you step-by-step instructions on how to report effectively. So I would suggest going there.
Who should you go to tell?
It's really important that you seek out a trusted adult. So go to a teacher, parent, counselor, principal or vice principal. If you feel uncomfortable talking to an adult, you could do something that's more anonymous. So for Medway, we have our bullying hotline, so you can phone in or email in a complaint or an issue that you have. You could use Kids Help Phone, cybertip.ca, or even Crime Stoppers.
If you know that this is criminal, then what should you do?
Well, we obviously suggest contacting your local police. If there's any picture that demonstrates explicit sexual content and that picture or video is of a minor, somebody under the age of 18, you could be charged with child pornography or child exploitation.
I'm bored, so I'ma take a selfie. I'm obsessed. It's unhealthy. Click, share. I don't care that I'm a man. I'ma take another pic and I'ma post Instagram.
Oh, thanks, Adrianna. It's showtime. Actors, get ready. Your monologues are beginning next semester while we will be rehearsing our school production, The Diary of Anne Frank. There will be an opportunity for students to work behind the scenes as well. Keep checking the bulletin board outside of the pack. See Mrs. Douglas for more info.
Have you started studying for exams, or are you stressed and don't know where to start? Here are some ways to help.
MTV, I'm here to talk to students about how they study for exams.
Whenever I try to study, I usually fall asleep.
It just comes naturally.
I don't.
I cram.
I make flashcards.
I study for hours and hours.
I rest up and I have some nutrients, and then I go to study.
I make study notes.
Well, that's all your announcements for today, Medway.
Have a great weekend, and thanks for tuning in to Medway Morning.